Alright, good evening. My name is Noble, and today we're going to do a yoga practice. We're going to start by sitting comfortably on our sit bones and keeping the spine straight. And we're going to gently close the eyes, elongating the neck. We're going to take a couple deep breaths here, closing the eyes, relaxing the muscles of the eyelids, relaxing the muscles of the face. Relax. Any stress will be released in this yoga practice. I want you to take a deep inhalation, inflating the belly, and exhaling all the old air out. And inhale one more time. Don't be afraid to make noise as you sigh oxygen out. Breath at your own rhythm. Now, keeping your eyes closed, I want us to practice an ancient technique that shallows out the breath slightly. It's kind of relaxing breathing. It's called Ujjayi. So we're going to raise our right hand in front of our mouth, as if we're fogging a mirror. And we're going to inhale through the mouth and exhale out the mouth too. And inhale again from the mouth, filling the belly, and then pretend like you're fogging a mirror. And you're getting all that fog on that mirror, making sounds of the ocean. Do it one more time, get some practice. Don't be afraid to be loud. Come on, inhale. The awareness of the breath is important because this is what we're going to be doing throughout our yoga practice. We're going to be inhaling into our muscles and exhaling deeper into each pose. One more deep breath. And exhale. Alright, we're now going to go into our warming portion of the class. So I'm going to ask you to extend one of your feet out in front of you. Extend your right foot in front of you. And keep the other foot, the heel of the other foot close to your butt. Make sure your knee is pointing straight up to the sky, both of them, and your feet are also pointing straight up to the sky, not to one side or the other. So I'm going to have you do a spinal twist. Raise the right hand up. Bring elbow to knee, and we're going to bring the other hand behind the back, inhaling a straight spine, and exhaling deeper into the pose. Close to your butt, pointing straight up to the sky, and then we're going to bring the right hand, support yourself with this leg back here, bring it to right heel, and then inhale, and then exhale. Do a twist. You also have the option to cross over the legs. This is fine too. And now keep inhaling and exhaling deeper each breath into the pose. This is a spinal twist that's very important to talk to fire. So inhale and exhale. Look straight behind you. Inhale again and go into a subtle, deeper stretch. Alright, I'm going to even things out and go to the other side, so switch legs. Inhale the left arm up, bringing the elbow to the other knee. Same thing, supporting the back knee as close as possible to the spine. Inhaling and exhaling. our feet in front. Walk out the legs a little bit, relax them. We're going to inhale the arms straight up into the sky and exhale them down towards our toes. Anywhere we can reach. We modify this a little bit by bending the knees and bringing the toes closer to you, keeping the back straight as possible with the neck elongated as well. Inhaling and exhaling deeper into the stretch. Take 2 more deep breaths here. So make sure your legs are extended still. You're reaching, inhaling, and exhaling with your Ujjayi breath. Alright, from here I'm going to ask you to lay flat on your back near the middle of your mat. And hug the knees in. We're going to give our back a slight massage. So grab both of your hands and hug your shins in towards your chest like a little ball and roll side to side using your elbows. If you want to go into child's pose at any pose, in any moment, you can go and rest in child's pose. Take a breath, it's a little too much. Remembering to breathe, center, and listening to your own body's needs. So from here I want you to roll forward and backward now. A couple of times. Getting some momentum.
Can you try something different?
We're going to roll into a seated position. Alright, we are going to go now into sun salutations. So it's good that we're out in the sun right now because the whole purpose of it is to warm up the body even more for even deeper, more advanced poses. So I'm going to ask you to get into Tadasana pose, meaning mountain pose, standing straight up like a normal human being, keeping both legs hip width distance apart. Make sure all the muscles are engaged. Roll the shoulders back so you have perfect posture. The spine is straight. Tuck the tailbone a little bit towards the floor. Close the eyes. Come to the front of the mat. If you're not at the front of the mat, make sure you're at the front, just so that you don't bump into your partner. Inhale the arms straight up, keeping the eyes closed. Pretend like you're looking at your thumbs above your head. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Bend the knees slightly here. Relax the neck. Relax the arms. Sway sideways. Forwards. Keep swaying down to bottom, bending the knees slightly. I'm going to be instructing you guys, bending the knees a little bit more relaxed. Inhaling to flat back, keeping the knees bent slightly if needed, hands on shins, making sure the neck is straight with the spine so your face is directly looking at the floor. Your gaze is lifted about a foot away from the front of your mat. And exhale back down to forward fold. Inhale both legs back into high plank position with the option to modify bringing your knees to the floor if easier. So here we're going to exhale down into a low push-up position and inhale, shine the heart, rolling the shoulders back. Taking a breath here, maybe looking back to each heel, feeling a stretch as you look back. Your lower spine, remembering to tighten the muscles of the abs to protect the lower back. option is Sphinx pose with your elbows on the floor. Very good. And now we're going to exhale into your first downward dog, pressing the hands into the mat and the feet, bringing the heels down to the mat as well. So pushing the hips upwards, we go into our first downward dog. Feet hip distance apart, all the fingers pressed into the mat, relaxing the neck, unscrunching the shoulders away from the ears. We're going to take a couple deep breaths here. We're going to flex the ankles a little bit to get a little bit of a stretch in our hamstrings. Just sway the hips side to side. It's a very energetic pose. Helps us to rest from our vinyasa flow coming up. So from here I want you to jump, walk, or hop the legs between the hands and go into a forward fold as you exhale. Inhale to flat back again, bending the knees slightly. Exhaling a little bit deeper into your forward fold. Now inhale the arms, backward swan dive all the way above your head, looking at your thumbs with a slight bend in your back, tightening the ab muscles, and exhaling into Samasthiti via hands at heart center. Okay, now that you know this, we're going to go through it a little bit quicker. Inhale the arms up above your head. Exhale, swan dive. Exhaling into forward fold. Release the neck. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, kick the legs back. In the high plank, go through your Chaturanga Dandasana, trying to keep the elbows really close to the body. Inhale. The feet are planted, toes are mat. And then exhale into downward dog. Take a couple deep breaths here. Noticing the warmth of the sun as we do our suryas. At one point, exhale the legs between the hands. Now we're going to take a deep breath here. Exhaling a little bit deeper, bending the knees slightly to reach the floor. Inhaling to flat back. Exhaling down to forward fold. Inhaling backwards swan dive, hands above the head, and exhaling into Samasthiti heat. Heart center. Okay. Now we're going to go into Surya Namaskara B, Sun Salutation Variation with Warrior 1 and Utkatasana Chair Pose. So I'm going to ask you to bring the hips back as if you're sitting in a chair, with the option to extend the arms if you can, unscrunching the shoulders back into the shoulder sockets, making sure you have, you can see all of your 10 toes, that your knees are not covering them. Inhale here, remember to breathe, keeping the back straight and the neck aligned. You have the option to be at hands at heart center if it's too much for your arms. And exhale into forward fold. Inhale to flat back. Exhale back to forward fold. And you're going to go into your downward dog, kicking legs back. Going into a high plank as you bring your hips closer to the ground with the option to have your knees on the floor. Exhale into Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, open the heart. Go back into your downward dog. Now we're going to lift the right leg up above into the sky. Exhale it through the arms. We're going to check our heel to arch alignment. We're going to try to square the hips so the back hip comes closer to the mat and the other hip goes back. And we're going to come into Warrior One with the arms extended out like an Utkatasana, making sure our shoulders are above our hips. So inhale and exhale a little bit deeper into the pose. Squaring the hips, the back hip closer to the front of the mat. Very good. Looking great. Looking good. Inhaling, exhaling here a couple more times. And exhaling the arms back down to the front of the mat. You kick the front leg back. You go through your vinyasa flow. Chaturanga Dandasana. Exhale, inhale. Meet back in downwards dog. So now do the left side. So you're going to lift the left leg up, straight into the sky. And kick, bring the left foot to the front of the mat. From here, we're going to extend the back knee so that it's straight, using our quads. Inhaling the shoulders up above the hips. Extending the arms. And breathing here a little bit. Feeling the warmth, feeling the circulation, feeling your major muscles being warmed up. Exhale back down, the hands to the mat. Bring the front knee back. Go through your Chaturanga Dandasana. Upwards facing dog into downward dog. And we're going to jump the feet or walk them to the front of the mat. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale into flat back. Bending the knees slightly to keep our back as straight as possible. So a little bit bent. Straight as possible. Exhale back down to forward fold. Inhale back into chair pose. As if you're sitting in a chair, hold this pose. Feet right above the knees, protecting the knees. Extending the arms. Breathing here deeply. I want to hear your Ujjayi breath. Two more breaths. Remember to smile. Exhaling straight up to heart position. Hands at heart. Inhaling the arms up above the sky. Exhaling, swan dive all the way down. Flat back. Inhaling into Utkatasana for one more round of Surya Namaskara. Extending the arms in front. Bending even more and deeper into the thighs. Feeling the burn. Inhaling as much as you can. As long as you can. This is not a competition. You just do what your body needs. And don't push it beyond whatever doesn't feel good. But of course we're challenging ourselves a little bit to stimulate and warm all the muscles of the body. Exhale down into forward fold, bending the knees slightly. Pressing the hands into the mat. We kick back into downwards dog. Now we're going to go through our Warrior One set of Vinyasa flow, kicking the right foot straight up, bringing it through the front, between the hands. Use your hand if you need to push your leg. Sometimes we need a little bit of support, so we use the hand to bring it forward. And we come back into Warrior One, making sure we're pressing all of the toes into the mat with both feet. Oh yeah, the left foot spins at a 45-degree angle slightly, making sure you have the front heel to the back arch of the foot alignment, and try to keep your knee pointing a little bit towards your pinky toe and squaring the hips slightly. This is a very active pose, so just take two more breaths here. Next exhalation, bring the hands back down, foot back, Now we're gonna go to our Vinyasa flow, Chaturanga Dandasana push-up pose all the way down. Maybe using the knees for support. Inhaling, shining the heart. Exhaling back into it. Upward facing dog. Bringing the hips up high as possible. Going to the left side. Bring the left foot up. Cross it between the feet. And go into your warrior two set. Checking your alignment first before you come up. Your heel to back arch alignment. With the back leg at 45 degrees. Inhaling deeper at a 90-degree angle in the front knee as much as possible. Feeling the burn in the thighs and the hips. Remembering to square the hips forward, the back, and bring the arms straight in front of you. Take a couple deep breaths here. Take a couple deep breaths in warrior. Stay there, stay there, stay there, holding the pose as much as possible. Bring the arms into the socket slightly. Feel that right here?
Yeah.
Okay, that's really good. Alright, and now bring the hands back down to the mat. We're going to go to the left side. Now Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upwards facing dog. Exhale into downwards facing dog. Take the left foot up. Okay, just jump the legs in between the hands. Hold forward, exhale. Come into your Utkatasana, your last one. Put all the effort into the last Utkatasana. Inhaling and exhaling. Going a little bit deeper if you can. Not too deep. Make sure you can see your toes. Breathe. Inhale, exhale. If it's burning in your thighs, that's a good thing. Inhale, exhale, back, heart, hands at heart center. Alright, thank you very much, students. That was all of our set for today. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you very much.